A Victorian doctor has told Sky News he fears the state's health crisis could result in the death of a patient. More than 130 medical professionals are meeting in Bendigo this weekend to discuss issues including critical staff shortages and ambulance ramping. Critical staff shortages and ongoing ambulance ramping. Victoria's hospital and health system is in a state of crisis.
When you say there's a crisis, you're absolutely right.
Dr Dan Wilson is a board director of the Rural Doctors Association of Victoria and is emceeing a rural health conference this weekend.
We've been experiencing ambulance ramping on quite a regular basis across the state. What that means is that patients don't receive the high level of care that they deserve.
There's also a shortage in not only doctors, but nurses and paramedicine students. Dr Wilson is warning of the consequences.
We haven't yet seen it, but what I fear is that it may result in a serious death of a loved one.
The association is calling on federal MPs to make significant healthcare investments.
The opportunity to act is now, with a federal election looming on our hands.
Victoria is also looking at a state election later this year. What would you hope to see from the state government?
The Rural Doctors Association Victoria would hope to see from the state government a return to discussing pertinent issues around solving the workforce crisis,
including improvements to urgent care options,
whereby rural Victorians are unable to receive the same level of equity of care that a metropolitan counterpart may receive. So an example of that would be a patient having to pay for out-of-pocket costs presenting to their urgent care centre with a life-threatening illness.
The forum will also address the COVID-19 pandemic response.
It is disappointed to see both a winding back of state-based and federal measures.
The conference returning after a 2-year delay due to the pandemic. Black Douglas has won the 2022 Archibald Prize for his portrait of Wiradjuri artist Carla Dickens. He's the second Indigenous artist to win the $100,000 award in its 101-year history.